So let's have a look at these front pages. We're going to start with the front of the Times. Jonathan, what are the Times leading with on Tuesday?
Well, this is a rather exciting / terrifying story. So the PM strikes submarine deal to face new threat. So Sunak has warned of the dangers now coming from Russia and China. There's been quite a lot of tension globally, and this seems to be the way that he is reacting to that. So Britain is preparing to double its fleet of attack submarines as Rishi Sunak warns of a difficult and dangerous decade ahead. So the Prime Minister sealed a deal last night to build a multi-billion-pound fleet in Britain using US technology that is also being shared with Australia. So there seems to be a bit of a team-up with some of our allies. We're all getting some new subs. It's, not necessarily going to be the easiest time for the citizen, but if you're part of the military-industrial complex, ka-ching.
OK, well, yes, certainly. I mean, it's good for some people. People will be earning a lot of money. Always happens in wartime situations.
Absolutely.
But is this about the escalating tensions in terms of China maybe cozying up with Russia more and more? That does seem to be a prospect at the moment,
It does seem to be. It's kind of, I don't want to say all the bad guys, but from how they treat their citizens, it does seem to be a bit that way sometimes.
There's a bit of a human rights issue in China. I think you're allowed to say the bad guys in that respect.
Yeah.
Bruce, are you concerned about this escalation? Does it make you feel that we are on the cusp of a world war?
No.
No?
No, I'm not concerned, and no, I don't think we are on the cusp of a world war. And if we are, then I'm sorry, I've obviously fudged that.
Yeah. Well, this will come back to haunt you. No, I don't really. I think there are escalating tensions. And I suppose that
they're everywhere.
There are, exactly. And this is just symptomatic of that, I suppose. But on the other hand, as Jonathan says, good for the economy.
But good news specifically for places like Barrow and Derby, I think Rishi had said.
Yes, he said that's where they're going to build them.
They're going to build them in Barrow and Derby. So well done to the people in Barrow and Derby.
Well, when you think of submarines, you think of Barrow and Derby.
Well, clearly, because they're going to be Rolls-Royce engines, aren't they?
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. So it might
be the Beatles. That's where I go.
Do you?
Yeah.
Ah, interesting.